Hello and welcome to Fashion Forte's 3-Minute Rundown. I'm Enno and today we'll be going through grunge culture. Let's get started. Grunge is a genre of music that took inspiration from the late 80s and early 90s, with the style associated also becoming popularized. The music was a mesh of anguish singing, audio-distorted guitar and other instrumentals, usually in the background. Grunge is the rebellion of the side effects of capitalism in the 80s and the expression through fashion and music about one's rejection of a society that neglects many by the hands of few. The name of the genre for grunge music first came about in 1981 with a letter by Mark Arm, who was writing negative feedback about the band Mr. F and the Calculations, in which he wrote, "I hate Mr. F and the Calculations. Pure grunge, pure noise, pure shit." About 2 years later, the band who would bring grunge to a big point in history was formed in 1990. Nirvana, whose members included guitarist and singer Kurt Cobain, bassist Chris Novoselic, and some part-time drummers who were later replaced by full-time drummer Dave Grohl. The band successfully sold over 75 million records, while being to this day the 80th best-selling music artists in the US. However, Nirvana wasn't the only grunge band on the scene at the time. Pearl Jam started their journey around the same time as Nirvana. They had a reputation of being set in their ideals and voicing their differences with their company. Examples of this was when they refused to make music videos for their songs in their second album, Versus. And then when they cancelled their tour when having a disagreement over ticket prices with the organizers. After Nirvana and Pearl Jam made it into the mainstream feed, many other bands started gaining notability. These bands included Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, and many more. The fashion of grunge was inspired mainly by the reflection of anger towards the side effects of the economic upswing in the 80s. The belief was based in the opposition of capitalism. Therefore, the fashion was inspired by a messy look to contrast that of the polished capitalist look. Grunge is all about going against the norms of society with bluntness in their beliefs.